Alright, this is Kelly with Blades of Grass Landscaping. This is the customer video just to kind of discuss the scope of work that we would be doing. I did a quick walk around the property and we do have an extensive weed problem, which we can definitely get under control. What you'll see here for the cleanup is 2 weeks prior, we're going to come out and spray all the beds, kill off all these weeds, and then during the cleanup, we're going to pull pretty much everything. I'm also going to give you a quote for triple shred black mulch to help with the weed suppression. If you guys choose to do the mulch, we're going to reestablish these beds properly all the way around. We'll edge that and mulch it, edge and mulch these. But we're going to come out and clean all these weeds out. We'll trim up the boxwoods, get those weeds out. If the hydrangeas are still blooming when we come out, we're just going to clip back these old blooms, get these cleaned up a little bit. Any debris will blow out. We're going to get all these weeds out, trim these guys up, and then any dead or low-hanging branches, we'll trim those back as well. We'll reestablish this bed. I did see that we've got plastic edging in here. I would recommend probably getting this out and doing a good natural edge. If when we get here the lilac is still blooming, just let us know. I would recommend a good trim on this, but it will potentially take off the blooms. The Rose of Sharon, we at least can get those trimmed up. The light posts in the mailbox bed will clean out of any weeds, put a little edge on it, and put mulch down where we can. I did note here that you also want a fertilization and a mowing quote. I would recommend, if nothing else, we get a good weed spray on this lawn, especially over on the other side of the house. This is just a sapling tree from this guy. We'll get that pulled out. We'll get all these weeds pulled out. This is American pokeweed. This is incredibly toxic when it goes to berry, which will be soon, so we want to get this guy out. The Wigelia we'll trim up. We'll continue that edge if you guys choose to do mulch. I did note we have irrigation and lines running, so we'll be careful over here when we're edging. With that lawn weed spray, I would recommend this whole entire area. But what will be included in the cleanup spray is obviously all through here and all of this. We'll clean out the window wells. We're going to spray in between the pavers here, get this all cleaned up. And then this mint lemon balm, we have to get rid of that. As you know, it is taking over the lawn. So this will all get sprayed and cleaned up. We will do our best to save the perennials that are here, but we need to get this cleaned up. Any low-hanging or dead branches on this guy we'll get. We'll trim these up, trim, and then we're going to reestablish this little bed here. And then I would highly recommend getting a good layer of mulch down. This area here too, I highly recommend getting a good weed spray on all of this, so we can start getting the lawn back. I would recommend spraying these areas here too and getting that lemon balm or the mint out, because it's just going to keep spreading. We'll clean out the window well. We'll clean up this as best as possible. The birch tree here, we're going to trim off the low-hanging branches and raise that canopy up. We'll clean out the playset. This guy will also trim up and clean up. And then this area here too, we're going to spray all of this. Anything in the beds we can pull, but this stuff I would recommend, again, a good lawn treatment. These low-hanging branches we'll trim back. We'll reestablish this edge all the way down. Again, this will all get cleaned up. I did notice this line here, so we'll be careful while we're edging. But we'll clean out all these weeds from this bed, the window well, and then we'll mulch it all the way down. Anything outside of the bed, again, I would recommend getting sprayed. But we cannot pull what's here. We'll trim this guy up, keep that edge going, and mulch. If you guys choose to do the mowing, obviously anything that we spray will get mowed down, and I do recommend that as well. If there's any questions, just give us a call.